you're already doing self-hypnosis. Most people are already doing self-hypnosis. It's just that we want you to learn how to use it
on purpose.
Better on purpose.
This video is all about, can you use self-hypnosis for personal development?
And why should you? Why would you want to use self-hypnosis for personal development? Well, remember, in this video, we're assuming if you're watching this, it's because you want to have a better life. You're interested in personal development. It's about you.
It is.
So obviously, to get a better life, to build a better life, you have to have a metaphorical toolbox of tools.
Now, notice he said metaphorical. We don't mean one of those big red metal ones full of wrenches and screws and stuff. Yeah, you don't want to be getting in your head with a screwdriver. But we do believe there's a set of tools we can use to get to the unconscious mind and change our behavior, change our lives, and self-hypnosis is one of those tools.
Absolutely. So self-hypnosis and all kinds of other stuff that we teach are amazing tools, and we're going to talk mostly about self-hypnosis in this video.
Entirely, in fact.
Okay, so let's start with the idea that you're already doing self-hypnosis. Most people are already doing self-hypnosis. It's just that we want you to learn how to use it
on purpose.
Better on purpose. Now, let me give you the metaphor. We were just talking about how you have this toolbox of things that make your life better. Well, if one of those things in the toolbox was a hammer, and you were hitting yourself in the head with it
repeatedly,
that would not be a very good use of the tool, right?
So, nor would it be self-hypnosis.
So what we're suggesting is you are doing self-hypnosis. A lot of the time, people are activating their imagination in an ineffective way, in a way that makes their life worse.
He's right.
What we want you to do is learn how to use self-hypnosis in a way to activate your imagination to make your life better. Let's talk about that.
Right, because if you're activating your imagination and thinking about a lot of bad stuff all the time, you're actually programming your mind even though you may not know it is self-hypnosis.
Absolutely. So keeping yourself stuck in your stuck state, self-talk, making pictures in your mind of failure or of worrying about limitations, things like that. So really, how are we advocating for the use of self-hypnosis?
Well, what is self-hypnosis anyway? It's a way of getting to your own unconscious mind where you have all the wealth of everything you've learned and so on, and drawing from that what you need to make changes.
Which really means you're going to put yourself in a trance. It's really easy to learn and it gets easier with practice. You're going to engage your imagination and do things mentally that cause your brain to basically kind of have a software upgrade, like or get rid of viruses that were not doing an appropriate job, right? Or malware, if you want to think of it, and tune things up and access unconscious patterns that you have available to you.
And then when you do this, once you give yourself a software update and clean out viruses and so on, metaphorically speaking, of course, you now have different applications with self-hypnosis. You can fix bad habits or build in new empowering habits. You can get involved in peak performance states. If you're an athlete or if you want to play chess better or read faster, you can maybe just feel better if that's something you want to do too.
That makes so much sense. I mean, cleaning up your emotional state, whether it be emotions that are tied to past traumas or emotions about future anxieties, you can use self-hypnosis to overcome all of those problems. Now, the good news is it's really easy to do self-hypnosis.
And it's fast.
And it takes very little time. Exactly. So it's the kind of thing that you can fit into a 5-minute or 10-minute little time interval, or even maybe 1 minute. You can do power self-hypnosis sessions.
You can. You don't have to be putting an hour of your day aside for this.
Right. Now, we have an awesome course called Easy Self-Hypnosis. You'll find it on our website, but I want to make an important point to you about it. Easy Self-Hypnosis is included in our course, our membership course called the Personal Growth Membership. We've put a link for both products in the description field below this video, so check them out, and we encourage you the best deal. If you're interested in personal growth rather than becoming a hypnotist, join the Personal Growth Membership. You get the Easy Self-Hypnosis course, and you get a whole lot more. So with that said, we hope you enjoyed this video. So click that subscribe button, ring that bell, and we will see you in the next video.